Hello, users. Welcome back to the Consulting Detective Network. I am once again joined by the fantastic robotspacer. I am Silverstreak, and we are playing through The Roottrees Are Dead. What did we learn last time? A lot. Let me think here.
Too much.
There are 3 family lines, or 3 generations of Roottrees beyond the original founders.
Right.
The 5 flavors? That doesn't seem right.
5. I know that's in my notes somewhere.
Well, I'll say the 5
flavors right here.
5 flavors, maybe?
5 pieces.
5 pieces. Thank you.
Yes.
Evie got it right at the same time. So the 5 pieces, the next generation, and the free thinkers? That doesn't seem
Is that
right.
what they were called?
Free something, right? We'll remember this. So we are apparently some sort of ancestry expert. We're real good at searching, is basically what's going on. We were hired by someone we eventually found out was a Roottree, supposedly. We have our own thoughts about who she might actually be or what part of the family line she would be. We found that there was one family line that was kind of born out of wedlock that was then brought in by the originators. Like, nope, you're family, so you're a Roottree now. It is a candy company that's been handed down specifically within the family. They have a trust set up that gives all the profits from the company, and then the rules of the company are that, like, the president can only get, what is it, like $1 as their salary or something like that, and that way it ensures that the only one that can afford to lead or own the company are someone that has the inheritance. There's a weird, like, religious leader branch. There is a musician branch. There is a movie star branch. There's one branch that seems to be like kind of a used car salesman type person that got remarried 4 or 5 times.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then the originator, current company owner, him and all of his family died at the start of the game in a plane crash. So him, his wife, his 3 children, unfortunately all passed away. I think we were down to 9 remaining, like 8, and then whatever the final one is, I guess.
Right.
And then we have whatever Roottree Mania is. Is there anything I'm forgetting there?
Incredibly tiny one, or...
Ooh.
That might work. Unseeker Crush is helping me with a problem here.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the journal hard to keep open? We take that as a yes.
We'll have to place an order then, I guess. Sorry, I keep trying to find an ideal solution to my problem of how do I keep my notebook open flat when it's not like a lay flat notebook. And I currently have a Super Mario star to help me with this problem.
I love that. That's a fantastic solution. That's awesome. Yeah, so I am behind the controls. robotspacer is the remote observer who is taking copious notes, definitely compared to ours. Hey, Derek, bud. The chip clip? Oh,
yes.
That's smart. Yep, that's smart.
Yeah, we got like a set of 5, I think. There's like a fire flower, and I can't remember what else.
That's very
mushroom,
cool.
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else like in our notes or in your notes that I feel like I'm missing out of the big key points?
I was kind of trying to remember our most recent discoveries during dinner tonight and rambling to Unseeker Crush about it.
Yeah,
And
can we even see that? I don't know.
See what?
Can we see like a history of our most recent confirmations? Nope. Don't want to hit that. Didn't look. Nope. Don't want to get a hint.
We could do the story summary.
Yes.
Yes.
I should have just read this as the start of the episode. All right. The Roottree sisters and their parents died in a plane crash on December 6th of 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said that the lawyers were looking to sort out the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access. Man, every game needs this. Gave you access to resources that included a notable Roottrees. Have we figured all of them out? I'll look at that here. We said they'd be the easiest family members to place. I think we got everybody, including Red Herring.
Yeah.
After some time, they returned with new resources. photo of Carl's generation taken in the mid to late 1970s, as well as some papers and mail from his office. Before they called you, you heard a report on WRTD radio that seemed important to your investigation. Newscaster mentioned you could search online. Did Fred do that?
I think so.
Okay. Instead of returning, the person who hired you called you on the phone. They claimed that they were a Roottrie. The next time they returned, they gave you a partial explanation. They hired you to help verify their personal account of the family's history. All that's left to do is finish the family tree and find what's locked in the locked space, and which they said was personal to them. I'm gonna real quickly.
Sure.
Okay, yes, I remember this.
Yeah, I remember investigative jazz.
Yep. And this is what got us to the Roottrie curse. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Hi, Mitty.
Okay. Oh, the thing I was going to mention was there's been multiple mentions of someone with the initials EC.
Right. Which we think would probably be Elias C., but we're not sure.
I think it's a different person. No, there was specifically a mention, and it's hard to tell if this was a real person being talked about, but Edward Clancy.
Edward Clancy. So that's the father.
That's Clancy Edward.
Oh, you're right.
There was mention of getting mail addressed to Edward Clancy, and like whoever mentioned this was kind of brushing it off as like an accident.
They got mail that was done to the wrong person, right?
But because we've had multiple mentions of someone named EC, I don't think it was an accident.
Do we have any that's locked in that's awaiting confirmation? I don't think we do. I think we stopped right after we guessed some people. Do we have anyone that is Antioch?
This is tricky. I kind of don't know where to begin.
We're pretty sure that these are the two RRs. So,
yeah.
Also, wait, no, we need 4 people for confirmation now, don't we? Jeez. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Let's look at our documents. Notable Roottrees. Yes, we have done all the notable Roottrees. Okay. Wolf. Okay. Fashion consultant. Do we think any of the other Roottrees were in the...
We're in what?
Like, Carl. And then Elias. But Elias, the iPads? What about Edward? And you throw out anything that you're thinking of.
Yeah, have we done just... Well, that's probably not going to get us anywhere. Maybe like a local paper search for Edward Clancy?
Okay. We know because we know that Clancy was a lawyer and that his son took after him.
Right.
No.
Yeah. What about just Edward Clancy without the root tree? Or even EC? I doubt that's going to work, but...
I'm also still surprised that we haven't been able to find out. Hold on. Who are the two?
Yeah,
R's?
it seems strange how little we have about them.
The names that we're missing: Jack, Christina, November, Robert, and Ronald. We not have
We're
November?
pretty sure that's Robert and Ronald. We just don't know which is which, right?
Oh, November. There's not even a spot for November. Huh. Is November maybe here?
Yeah, that could be.
Where's that photo?
It makes sense that that would be November because she's obviously the youngest.
But would she be there without her parents? Because neither of the R's are here.
Who is she standing between?
Gwyneth and
is it Ernest?
Ernest. But those are their kids.
Yeah, and those are all confirmed.
Is November in this branch?
Like, that can't be, though, right?
Well, we don't
Unless
know
there's-
necessarily, like, if the line goes... Because, like, these are all roughly the same age, right? And it's not necessarily lined up.
Right.
I don't know. But, yeah, like... With the other... So Ronald and Robert, we feel pretty good about.
Mm-hmm. I guess I would say go ahead and pencil those names in. Like, even if we get them backwards, one of them like, it feels more useful at this point to have those guesses filled in.
He looks younger than this one. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Also, the thing that sucks is that I forgot that we just placed these photos here. We don't actually know. So it should be, if he looks younger, then really it should be that way. Right? Because that's how the siblings work? No, it was the other way around. Okay.
No, other way. Yeah. Also, okay. Like, just like purely guessing, it seems like reasonable to guess that the older one would be the one that got married and had two kids.
I would think so. Okay, so what names do we have left?
I guess we know it's the older one just because of the position.
What if we Hey, Snacks. Oh, wait. They're the children of the movie star, right?
Yeah, we tried looking them up there.
What's the other name?
Let's go back to the photo of the three of them. Maybe there's some bit of information we missed there. So they're in Paris.
The Free Spirits.
Oh.
That's the generation.
Oh. Right.
That's the third one, not the Free Thinkers.
Did we ever search for that in any way?
I don't think
Not that
so.
that would necessarily get us anything, but maybe.
I'm good, Snacks. We're a little stumped. But I do feel like finding something about these guys the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had like a marriage registry website. You know what? Hold on. No. Okay. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
I wish we had not waited a week. Okay.
I feel like if I were playing this by myself at this point, I would probably just go back through everything.
Okay. We can do
and just pay attention for things to search for that we may not have searched for already.
look up Stephanie's family again because I don't remember the specifics on that. Stephanie Jones. I don't remember what her original name was. We'll find out.
Yeah. So that mentioned a baby due around Christmas.
Mm-hmm. November Roottrees, you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Could be, but oh, wait. When was this?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, I know we came to the conclusion that she was still pregnant, but I wonder if that is true.
But if she wasn't,
well,
it would
no,
be
it
here.
can't. It can't line up. Yeah, it can't line up.
And because that other picture was taken in the 70s.
Right. Yeah.
Which means that November would be at least 20, if not older, at this point. If that is November, right?
Right.
November be on this spot? Where's that photo?
I guess, I mean, seems possible.
James Roottrees, Eli Miracle. So we know that Eli C is up here. And Eli C is James' father. Mentions Ernie Jr. Who was Ernie Jr.? Who was Ernie?
Drawing a blank.
This one. Ernest Jr. Madsen.
Ah, right.
That's interesting. It's interesting that they called this out.
Mm-hmm. His arm in 81. I mean, is that something that would be visible in one of the photos that would help us identify him?
Yeah, I guess not.
It's the only reason I can think of for pointing that out.
Let's hold on. Both of their family names for the next generation. Neither of those names. We find out about Walter Forsythe's father. No. Hey, soul. All right, I don't know where I was going with that.
What about Bruce Throckmorton? Might as well try searching for it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Died on set in '93.
Oh.
Message a minute or two after a movie's credits ended.
Huh. That almost sounds like a Easter egg reference to something.
Something, yeah. Just don't know what. All right, well, I guess no matter what, we're either gonna have to solve these folks or these folks. That's the only options we really have at this point. So, That's interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess is there anything here? Use of occupation. No other notes. No other notes. We don't have guys. Huh. Any other photos of Guy? That's from the same photo. From the same photo. Nope. Alright.
Man. Like we must be missing like they could be in a photo together, so that's like one photo we're missing. There's like at least 2 entire people that I don't think we have. Well, maybe one of them is November.
Yeah, and these are just, we don't know if these are in the right order. Ooh.
So there's got to be documents we're missing. At least a couple. At least one. But probably a couple.
Do we have anything? Who's texting me? Nope, that's just phone saying, hey, tomorrow's going to be a nice day. All right.
Good to know.
Okay, so we know, the other thing that we can say is, like, there's no way that this photo is any of those. There's no way.
Those 3 are the...
That's, it could. Well, wait, no, because that's James, right? We just don't have it locked in? Yeah, we don't have it locked in.
Yeah, because we swapped those around after we got
it checked. Yep.
But those are most likely correct now, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, there's no way for us to know if we have all the photos.
Can we look at the modern 5 pieces ad?
Yeah. Search for Team Blast.
I guess I'm just wondering if the new periodical. Now we're talking.
All right.
So that's gonna have the Robert and Ronald, right?
Probably.
It's gotta.
Nope.
No.
Nope. What about the Under Roottrees? Nope. About Raylan Roottrees. Candy Roottrees? Wow.
Let's try the main Roottrees sisters.
Yeah.
Like, even though we've figured them out, there might be references. Raina once appeared on the cover. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well, I'll take it.
Huh.
Okay. An article about Raina Roottree from '94. Issue that mentions TMS and Brother Trouble.
Brother
Okay.
Trouble?
I'm gonna do that. In an interview, he talks about her inspiration. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. I don't know that we knew that. That would be right here.
Yep. Nice.
I can't believe we missed that. Thank you for calling that out. All right. History was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot, because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book. Was that? Yeah, that's Lauren. We knew Lauren.
Right.
I took his advice, and now I work with my mom designing clothing. Help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and she designs clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we managed to accomplish. Is there a different Laura? There is.
Okay.
And it would be very funny to name their child Carl, since her last name is Carlson. Okay. Well, that was helpful.
Okay.
Let's look up Brother Trouble. Mark Sheridan. We knew about this. Back-to-back months during the height of Brother Trouble. And the issues he wasn't on the cover, he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. 8 months before their marriage, TMS dating a Roottrees. TMS told Dean Blast, the reporter, that he met a girl and party in Malibu. Apparently the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say. She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. Told her I have a crush on her from her posters now. When our Teen Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was, TMS refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Teen Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who plays TMS' mom on the show. Ron is a... Is there a Ron? There is a Ronald that married Penelope. Is there a Penelope? Yeah!
Nice. Okay. So then that one's Ronald, and that one's Robert.
So, was he a director? Is that what that's telling us? The creator.
Creator of Brother Trouble. So what choices do we have that would... Director? Screenwriter, maybe?
We'll leave that for now.
Yeah, I guess I would lean more towards screenwriter.
Can I grab that? I can't grab that name, can I? Nope. All right. Penelope Tessa Green in here. That's not how you spell it. Go ahead.
It's weird that we didn't get anything about him in the... Well, I guess it's like a star-focused magazine, right?
Yep.
Not... So if he's not an actor, it makes sense that he wouldn't be in there. Aha.
Hired comedian. Result for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. That claims she retired from the birth of her first child but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material.
Oh, we got a photo.
Oh, good. Jack watching one of his mother charities. Jack? Jack Roottrees. We got 2 photos.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where did that go? Where'd that other one go?
Oh, good thinking.
Jack. And when was when was that? 94?
94.
So he'd still be a student because it's 98. It's definitely, so he's either high school or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, oh, it's college or not. So yeah, he's definitely not in college.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. And this other one. Look at that little baby. That was 97. That's the second child.
Yeah.
It would also be a
we don't have a name?
We don't, but we know that it would be a Roottrees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the yeah. So that's either Edwards, Christina, or November. I doubt it's November. We don't know if that's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
Occupation is baby. That's
baby.
Fantastic.
That's great.
Look, it's very difficult to be a baby. I get it.
Full-time job.
Hey, Lagoon. All right. So, and then we have a photo for Tessa. Great. Feel good about that. We still don't know
Still
what
no
Robert's
occupation for Robert.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
But we are on a path. So could we search for right? Ronald. In Team Blast.
Would Ron Roottrees be like? I guess I don't fully understand how the search works.
Hey, he's a director,
Okay.
head of RR Productions. We're gonna search for RR Productions in a second, but I'm gonna go here.
Yes.
Great, feel great. If we had one more we felt good about, I would just start guessing the baby's name. Let's look up RR Production.
Yes.
Drunk production company for the responsible. Find comment on a Usenet. Robbie. So that would be Robert. So in a comment thread on a message board about television cliches, you find a thread was, why was Brother Trouble canceled? User speculates. I think it's because the writing went really downhill in season 2. Actually, I have an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottrees in Silver Screen magazine.
Typo.
Your magazine's a Hollywood Insiders magazine, less on actors and actresses. And
okay.
Gritty. Nope, it was Robbie.
Robbie Roottrees.
92. Screenwriter. Okay, so Robbie was the screenwriter. Oh, wait, hold on. This might get us locked in here. All right, let's get some baby names. Edward. No. Christina. Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
Please confirm those photos.
Nice.
Okay.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Great.
Love all of that.
I think that's everything we filled in, right? Everything we've completed.
Yeah, not these two because we don't have their extra photos.
Yeah. Good.
All we have left are these folks. So this has to be a Roottrees. We know that, which means that this has to be a Roottrees, which has to mean this is November, which I think means that's November.
Right.
Which we don't know her occupation. We're gonna have to know her occupation to lock this in. Okay, but I feel good about that. Unless she's in this.
Could be. Nah, probably too old at this point to be a student, right?
Yeah, because if she was this old in the 70s, right?
Yeah, for sure.
At least 28 years later, if not at least 20 years later. All right. So we know that now. What about embezzled from the company, feeling a gambling habit, led to Paris, assaulted an officer. They were unable to get a statement from French authorities. For the confirmed public record, it was a trial involving Robert Roottrees. Nope, same thing. Do we have any other? I guess just Gwyn. We could search Gwyn. Yeah, but
try November just for kicks.
yeah, sure. Nope. Let's try. We're gonna go through all of them just to be sure. Jack. Tiny babies, Starlet. I would love if she had an article in the music magazine. That would be very funny. Okay. So, Clancy Jr., Elias C. Who did she say looked just like her dad? Figure that out. Where's her journal? Or was it just on the photo?
Yeah, I was thinking it might be in that photo.
This is the original.
And then right there. Second from the left.
Wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left. Okay. He looks so much like Dad did. So, we're going to say that one. Which would mean that one. The hell did his dad do?
It's weird that we don't have an occupation.
Yeah. See if we can find it from James. Oh, wait. One of the benefits of our family is a massive company willing to be a client. Also how my father was connected to Roottrees. All of his old ad campaigns are hung all over the wall. He was a marketer. Advertising? Yeah. I feel good about that.
Yes.
But that does not help us with needing to know the professions of everybody else. So if this is Clancy Jr. and this is Elias, then this would be...
yeah, where you have one name left, right?
Just as a chance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's find out about... but we don't know who his kids... Would Clancy Roottrees Jr., if he was a professor, would he be in the local paper? No. That's not the right character. No. Man. I don't want to just randomly guess at that point, so... Got everybody here. Don't have their photos. Oh, we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Good guy, Hudson. Patricia.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen this before. The wife dying in a car accident. The story is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency. Police report that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the car. Although the guy was somewhat controversial, President, foul play is not suspected. There were witnesses who reported the vehicle, which investigated the rest was speeding, swerving between lanes and cutting off drivers, as well as for at least 5 or 6 minutes before the accident. One witness says it could have been any of us who actually ran off the road, or eventually ran off the road. The aggressor fled after the accident. Police have few leads that others make of the make and model. Only 4 years. He and his wife had no children.
Okay.
Well, let's keep looking. His twin sisters. I think we might have read this.
The boys and girls agree era sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Now that our daughters started families of their own. Yeah. Okay. Fancy Flavors was an addition to 5-piece product lines for less than a year in '79. It was his first and historically most cited move as president of Roottrees, an attempt to cater to more towards what he thought the average person wanted. I looked at his own wealth, off the source for the envy of others, decided to tap into the idea that if they added fancy flavor, anyone could live like the wealthy. Well, Fossey led to the 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar. Oh boy.
What? Oh, God.
5 pieces sold less that year than it had in any other year, except in some foreign markets. Quickly announced that the caviar was meant to be a limited flavor. We'll go back to normal as soon as possible. Uh, 5 pieces caviar? I just searched caviar. No. Wanted to check.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, that does not really get us any new leads.
Yeah, it's
It's good to
interesting.
know,
Like,
but yeah.
I guess this is just a funny thing. Like, you know, there's been some things that are just kind of amusing, I guess.
I don't get why the...
Could
Maybe because they sued? Or something like that? Like legal trouble?
Oh, just a dotted line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Hmm. Everything about Lauren we know.
Oh, I had a thought. I don't know if this will get us anywhere, but go back over to Guy Hudson and the woman that's next to him. Yeah, Bonnie Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if,
Want to look up Donna?
like, there's a photo of each of them that we're missing.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering if searching for her or her husband might get us something.
One was David Kellogg III. Just in case.
Mhm.
No. All right. Periodicals.
What about local paper? Yeah.
Thought it was worth a shot. It was his death. Yeah. Oh wait. Who was his wife in Patricia Jones?
Trisha? Yeah.
Interesting.
Trisha Hudson?
Yeah, I guess probably right. No. Okay. That was. Haven't found anything about his mom either.
Yeah.
Me. Diamond.
Do we search for those album names?
Good call. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we probably would have found their names as well.
Have we looked up Diamond LaRue? Seems like we must have, but
I don't. Yeah, didn't we find her sister name that way? Hold on. Oh wait.
yeah, you're probably right.
What if? Where was the first album? It was Rollin'. It's weird that we'd have the other two, but oh, it didn't give us that before. Wait, what about?
It did.
Oh, it did? Well, I just was blind. What about this?
Yeah, I was gonna say an album.
Hey.
Or okay, nice.
Professionally reviewed, though diehard fans say it's a return to form. It's the commerce website that claims to sell the album, but it's sold out at the moment. Did you find a short sample of one of the songs called Sun?
Yeah.
And music. Oh, we do. Okay. Berry Tree is an album by Jim and Diamond. One of the few songs called Sun. Not the full version, but you managed to find a short preview. I'm wanting them to say a name here. Oh, wait. Oh, you sneaky bastards. He's rhyming. Joan alone, unknown alone. Is there a name that rhymes with alone? Joan.
Joan.
All right.
Okay.
What the hell was Elias? Oh, we have Elias's job. So we have his job.
Yeah.
So the only one that leaves is Edward.
But we also need November to lock anything in.
We do. Oh wait, we knew what Edward was, right? Wasn't Edward the one that was taking over Pop's department? That makes him a lawyer.
Oh, yeah. One of them is a lawyer.
Well, it's definitely not Elias, and we know that Clancy Jr. is the teacher, so it's got to be him. Okay.
Okay.
How do we figure out anything else about this family tree? Are there any names left that we could put in? Oh, there's only one name left. Well, that might answer that. We look up
for that name.
Quaritch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I spelling that right? Let's find out.
Or April Roottrees.
Good call. We will try both for the periodicals. Start from the top. I feel like we're getting very close. I'm very excited. We saw something else called November, didn't we? Here? Do you have anything else written down that has the word November in it?
I don't think so. I've been going through my notes occasionally just to see if anything jumps out at me.
I also could be hallucinating this. It has been a week. There was a dead end that we got into when we were looking. Hold on. What was her husband's name? What was Brian Jones? There was something that, like, there was a deep dive that didn't go anywhere. Oh, it was the theater thing, right?
I got us somewhere. November Studios.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe did I never search this? Local dance school. Is she a dance teacher?
That gives us a good guess at occupation.
Is she a dance teacher?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I do not like that I can remember dead ends better than I can remember the actual rest of the game, but that's fine. Who's in the envelope then?
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However,
it's interesting that you can end without it.
And reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
Okay.
Who is EC? Hey, it's your question. Last 2 are optional.
Farmhand.
So, farmhand.
Oh, it's
okay, so we got to go back.
Text entry?
Yeah.
I mean, we know it's Edward Clancy.
Any
I
faces?
guess.
Hold on.
Well, it's birth name, so it's got to be Edward Clancy Roottrees.
But as a farmhand?
I mean, I feel pretty confident about it.
I don't know.
I mean, I think like my best guess is like further up the family tree there was someone who was kind of disowned from the family for being born out of wedlock or whatever.
Oh wait, I click on these faces. Son of a bitch. All right, wait, where's the other photos? Let me look at every single photo to see if there's faces in the background. No. I like that one, Kamika. Egg cream root tree. I approve of that.
Do we need more than one? Is there a spot for more than one photo?
No, that's right. The wife is not well, it's that guy. And so, where was the thing on Stan? The farmhand, EC and John.
Was he disowned because he's gay?
Wait, so that would be... Right?
You think it's Elias C. and not Edward Clancy?
Well, because the EC... Was he... Oh, because he could also be Eli C. Yeah.
There was a mention of mail addressed to Edward Clancy.
You're right. You're right. Look at the big brain on robotspacer.
I feel like John Roottrees.
What name did they give
right?
her? Hold on. What was her original name? It was in the other journal, right? Where's the reprint? This one.
The other mention of her just calls her Sam, right?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Miller. John Miller.
And they were roommates.
I feel pretty good about that.
I think we're ready.
All right. I don't have a save button, so we're gonna hit the button. Ow. Hey, Star. Hey, I think we're about to get to the very ending of this game, so if you don't want to see that, everybody... Star, don't get to say that. Let me go. I want to go donate to your subathon right now. Hello, folks. Welcome in. I hope you all have had a great day. My name is Silverstreak and/or Silver. I'm a variety streamer, a VTuber, and a sentient game testing program. I'm also the most recent member of the Calamity Crew and a member of Cosmic Hearts. I tend to focus on series of games with a similar theme, or stream series, as well as stream series and collab series, along with charity events. Right now, we are doing one of my collab series called the Consulting Detective Network. I am joined by robotspacer, and we are playing The Roottrees Are Dead. No, you joined at the perfect time. It gets to build suspense. We believe we have filled out everything else correctly, and this one you have to be real sure because you don't get confirmation until you hit go. We believe we've solved it. So if you are interested in this game, don't look at the screen or listen to what's about to happen. What were you playing, Star? Elden Ring? How did your Elden Ring run to go? Take this time to take a drink. It almost choked to death.
Oh no.
I'm fine.
I like these rotating emotes. They're very good.
They're very good. Oh, a randomizer? Oh, that seems like a bad time. That's called Night Rain. If you want to play a randomizer for Elden Ring, play Night Rain. Well, folks, if you need to raid and run, please feel free to get up, stretch, walk around, grab a snack, pet your pets, pet your loved ones, pet your pets, hug your loved ones, hug your pets, pet your loved ones, or anything in between. I promise I will take good care of your community and share them joy. We're gonna hit this button. Uh-oh.
But first...
Yeah, the only optional entries are the two photos.
Oh, right. What did we miss?
Hello.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottree?
You have it voiced, so I'm going to say yes, we were right.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me.
Oh, okay, we were right.
Yep, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottree and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser.
Little column A, little column B.
Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man, but his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
Yeah.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having
They
one in
really,
the family
they excised
was
him from the
unthinkable.
family?
The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Wait.
It really is egg cream.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary. Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the Five Pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work.
Oh, that makes sense. She went up and hugged the dad and said, "Where's your beard gone?" Oh.
It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all. But there he is in the background. The sixth five-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
Patsy sucks.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father.
That's fucked.
At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the Five Pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Roottrees. He nearly ruined the company. When Ernie took over, he saved the operation.
As a crush, you might not be wrong.
He made the family billions.
Oops, wrong place. I want to go here.
Ernie earned about $36. They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock. That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart.
Yep.
My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares.
Well, that's good.
But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years. But now, I can set the record straight. Thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has.
Did you kill your cousins?
Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light. And when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's,
Doing good, Britt.
Finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come.
Oh no, is that what Roottrees Mania is?
Thanks again, and so long.
I wonder what she would have said if we didn't even try to guess those folks.
Yeah.
They played that song. Sam Madsen's book was published. Life went on. The new president took over the company. Who's the president? Roottrees family faded from the news cycle. And then everything changed. Uh-oh. Another mystery to solve. Roottrees Mania. I'm a secret Roottrees? What? I'm Ron Burgundy? No, awesome. Do we want to break for a moment and then come back and start Roottrees Mania?
That's good.
Yeah. So if you're watching the VOD, we're going to end this here. If you're watching live, we'll go to break for 5-10 minutes or so. That was great. I enjoyed all of that. The only downside I would say is there was a little bit of guessing required at the end, but not the very end. You'd really need to start picking apart on... and man, the only reason I even went to look at that photo is because it had to be someone old. Like, I was thinking, oh, wait, did someone have a second family? Because that had already happened, right? And so...
Right.
Man. All right. Well, anything that you feel we missed? Any of your thoughts? I still don't know where those photos would be. I don't even know where we would look for those other photos.
Yeah, I'm real curious about that. I feel like we must have missed a single photo that had both of them in it, since they were like brother and sister, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But I can't imagine what we could have looked for to find it.
Well, you'll see if we find it in Roottree Mania. All right, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, we'll be back shortly. We never searched up Boys and We'll just do a real quick.
I would have thought we searched for that.
I would have thought we searched for that as well.
Heck.
Yep.
There they are.
Uh-huh. Wait, hold on. Did this have like something that would have actually gotten us way faster? Where did it go? Nope. Yeah, it wouldn't have actually given.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well. Oh, good. It gave me a trophy.
Nice.
Okay.
Genealogy Genie.
We'll just really quickly skip through dialogue. Well, unless it changes. I don't think so, right?
So, you thought east that my not but my at 8 they wish but and it's a pat.
Sorry, folks. I am reading this just to make sure.
My but when earn they rock that he my and
Blood relative.
Mhm.
the truth as so and look
Okay. No changes. Does it change the review score of the book yet? Surely not. No. Okay.
That'd be funny if it did. Those two photos are what made it a huge success.
It was just a more complete book. Okay. Okay, that is
I'm
where
still
we're
disappointed we never got to hear the other band. I can't remember what they were called.
The punk band, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back shortly. Be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.